Now, if you're like me and you're heavily engrossed in the world of fragrances, you would know that Paul Reacts just launched his newest fragrance in collaboration with Oakcha called Strawberry Sensation. So I thought today would be the perfect time to actually do a deep dive into all three of the fragrances that he's launched with Oakcha. Now, when I say we're going deep, I mean we're going all the way down.
Okay.
Now, of course, we have to start off this little 3 fragrance breakdown from Paul and Oakcha with the king of gourmand fragrances first, baby, the Oakcha X Paul Reacts That Girl Viral Vanilla. Now, maybe you're new here, but if not, you would have seen me talk about That Girl Viral Vanilla a lot, because to me, as I've said before, this is kind of the gold standard when it comes to vanilla fragrances. For me, what I'm looking for in a fragrance that is supposed to be a true ride or die vanilla fragrance is creaminess, sweetness, milkiness. I want a little complexity. I want it to be wearable but delicious and confectionery. And this is all of those things and then some. As of right now, this bottle retails for $55.95. It is a 50 milliliter extrait de parfum. The top notes in this are going to be caramel swirl and coconut milk, while the heart notes are tonka bean and honey. The base notes are sugared white musk, amber, vanilla, and marshmallow. So again, you get sweetness, you get confectionery, you get a little bit of creaminess, you get the honey, and it's delicious. It's so balanced and well-rounded, and it's not like diabetes in a bottle, to be so honest. I mean, sometimes super sweet fragrances are like too much and you're like, this smells like candy. And sometimes I like that, but not all the time. This is not. I mean, it's just truly so well-rounded, and I shouldn't spray this on me already because I want to smell the other two, you know, and probably put those on too, but it's amazing. It truly is so good. If you have not tried this, I mean, I 100% recommend that if you like, from the description I gave you, that vibe, I'm telling you, that girl, Viral Vanilla, is for you. Next up, we have Miss Girl. When I tell you I was immediately obsessed with this, I know everyone says that they're so obsessed with stuff, but I mean, I literally was so obsessed with this. There's like this much left in this bottle, and I've not had it that long. It's so good. So some info about this. Again, 50 milliliter extrait de parfum. All 3 of these are going to be the same. This one retails for $50.95 as of when this video is being filmed. The scent family is floral, fruity, and woody. This is supposed to be inspired by Baccarat Rouge 540 and Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. Again, I love Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. I also have the Sinful dupe right there. Exceptional. Now, the top notes of this beauty are going to be bitter almond, sour black cherry, and saffron, while the heart notes are warm tobacco, jasmine sambac, rose, and tonka bean, and the base notes are moss, sandalwood, amber, vanilla, and caramel. Again, this is very sweet. To me, this smells like Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, but elevated and a little bit more of like an exotic twist to it. It's a little bit warmer, if you will. But the sour black cherry pulls through, and the cherry in it is noticeably different than what you get from the cherry notes in Sinful, for example, which is, you know, inspired by Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. It's very different as far as like a cherry profile than a lot of the other cherry-based fragrances I have. Cherry fragrances are one of my favorites, so like also let me know all your recommendations for cherry fragrances because I want to try them all. But some of the other ones that I have are more bubbly and kind of champagne-y, and they give you a complete different type of profile with that cherry, whereas this one is still very creamy. It's kind of almost dessert vibes. It's delicious. Like, I feel like this would be something that like a bowl of black cherry ice cream smells like, for example. But I definitely think the balance of the sour black cherry, a little bit of the sandalwood, a little bit of that warm tobacco pulls through. It gives it a bit of creaminess, and definitely tonka bean for sure, vanilla and caramel, absolutely. It just balances out really, really nicely. And the thing I really like about all 3 of these fragrances between Paul and Oakcha is that they all work together very well. Whether it's That Girl Viral Vanilla and Strawberry Sensation together, Strawberry Sensation and Miss Girl together, Miss Girl and That Girl Viral Vanilla, like they all 3 go together very, very well. I am actually just going to spray all 3 of these on me because it's going to be delicious. It is delicious. And for me, I get a lot of longevity out of these fragrances. I don't know, people are pretty opinionated on whether or not they you know, themselves get a lot of longevity. I get a good 6 to 8 hours on my skin. Everyone's skin and body chemistry and everything is going to be different. But for me, I get a lot of wear out of them. Now, lastly, to complete the set is going to be the brand new one. This is called Strawberry Sensation. Strawberry Sensation retails for $55.95. The top notes in this are going to be juicy strawberry and spun sugar. The heart notes in this are going to be vanilla buttercream, ambrette, and cyclamen. I still don't know if I'm saying that word right, but it doesn't really matter. And the base notes are going to be sandalwood, tonka bean, amber, and creamy musk. So now that I've told you the notes in all 3 of these, there's definitely some that hopefully you've realized are overlapping, like, you know, the tonka bean and sandalwood, some of the vanilla notes. Like, there's definitely some overlapping qualities between all 3 of these, and that's why I think that all 3 give me that sense of like a creaminess and a deliciousness, and again, that confectionery vibes. And it's also probably why all 3 of them innately go together so well, in my opinion. I love this truly so much. I bought this bottle myself. I bought all of these myself, of course. I bought most of my fragrances myself, but I also was gifted another bottle as a surprise little PR. Oh, it's down there somewhere. So that was super surprising to me and super, super nice. So I love to have a backup bottle. But to me, I truly get delicious, fresh strawberries. It reminds me of, like my aunt used to make, what is it? Angel food cake with like the strawberries and like the strawberry gel, and you like mix it and pour it on top. That's what it reminds me of. There's creaminess to it. It's like a strawberry shortcake, which is delicious. And I have another fragrance. I have strawberry shortcake from Alt Fragrances. That to me smells different than this. That one's more cakey, I feel. But this is more like focusing on the strawberry aspect with like just an underlying creaminess to it. It's really, really wearable, 100% wearable. It's delicious. I really appreciate the dry down. I feel like when I get to the dry down of it all, I'm pulling more vanilla from it than I was, you know, originally. And definitely you get more vanilla than when you're first spraying it. So keep that in mind. If you're wanting it to be maybe a bit more creamier and have that vanilla note pull through and maybe some of the tonka bean or the creamy musk, wait for the dry down. It definitely evolves really, really nicely on my skin. I'm very, very happy with it. Again, I think sometimes with fragrances, if you're focusing on certain notes that are like fruity or creamy or vanilla based, you know, sometimes they can be too sweet and then you kind of get that teeny bopper kind of childish vibe. I don't get that from this at all. To me, this is something absolutely an adult would wear. But I also think that if you're, you know, mid-teens, you would and could wear this and enjoy it. So I do think it has some flexibility as far as like age profiles that would typically wear it while not being too mature or too teeny bopper. So I really also think that's great. Again, all three of these go together so well in my opinion. I do think the price point being basically about $50 for each of them is very appropriate because it's also, again, an extrait de parfum. That means you're gonna have higher concentrations of the fragrance oils and whatnot. They're meant to be a bit longer lasting than like an eau de parfum or an eau de toilette. So also keep that in mind when you're looking at pricing. When it comes to fragrances, those things do matter. Also the fact that these are 50 milliliters, that's a pretty standard size. I know that they have just started coming out with larger size bottles in general, Oakcha has, which I'm so excited about that. I just found out Sinful comes in a larger bottle now. And then also like with That Girl Viral Vanilla, you can get the matching oil, which is great if you like a fragrance oil. So definitely lots of options. But overall, I truly have to compliment Paul and I guess Oakcha, of course, for these three fragrances. I think all three of them are very different in their fragrance profiles. You get a complete different experience with all three of them, but at the same time, they are all created in a way that they go together very, very well. They complement each other so well, and I really, really appreciate that. And I think you would too if you're somebody that likes to layer your fragrances and kind of experiment and play around. So I really, really appreciate all of that. Again, price point I think is appropriate. The longevity for me is there. The immediate, you know, intensity of the scent profiles are there. You definitely are picking up what they're putting down. So truly well done on all three of these, Paul. They're so beautiful, and honestly, I can't wait to see what you come out with next. Now, if you asked me, which I know you don't really care about my opinion, I'm sure, but if you ask me, I would love something that's very lemon vibes. Like how Alt Fragrances came out with their lemon tart, I want something like that because again, if you have something that's very citrusy even, or, you know, with the lemon, you know, that would go really well with Strawberry Sensation. That would really go well with Miss Girl, which is very cherry vibes. That would especially go well and kind of zhuzh up That Girl Viral Vanilla. I'm just trying to throw it out there. So maybe you could just think about it. Overall, I'm extremely pleased with all three of these fragrances and especially Strawberry Sensation. I love it. 10 out of 10 for all three of these for sure. So I just wanted to leave you with those final last thoughts. And with that being said, that's all I have in today's video. If you enjoyed today's video, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up down below. Don't forget to click that big red subscribe button so you can join my YouTube family. Please, please, please make sure that you have my video post notifications on because I'm back to uploading a lot more long form videos and YouTube's not showing them to literally anybody and it's depressing, to be quite honest. But all I can do is keep posting. Thank you so much for watching today's video and I'll see you all in the next one.